Hey everybody, this is Tier Uno. I'm coming at you with some grounded gameplay today. This is a brand new survival and base building game, kind of like Rust. If you like Rust, you're probably gonna like this game. You are basically shrunk down to where insects, everything is very, very much bigger than you.
Hey,
So
nice to meet you.
spiders
The name's
are
Max.
one of the
Maxwell
main
Small.
enemies in this game. Do not go near them.
What's the worst thing
They
that
will
could
freak
happen?
you out as they have done to me. As far as I can tell right now, this is going to have a linear story mode to it. So accompanying this free world aspect, you're going to have a story line to the gameplay. I would assume that the main goal of this is going to figure out how and why you got shrunk down to miniature size where you are smaller than blades of grass and eventually become large again. I am assuming that is what is going to happen and possibly figuring out why you were shrunk down in the first place. I'm assuming this is what the story is going to look like.
What?
Without
Damn.
further ado, this is
Where
Grounded. I
am
hope
I?
you guys enjoy.
Are those roots? Nah, can't be. Oh, this must be one of those prank TV shows. An extremely elaborate, realistic prank show. It's a speedy little green corn pup. Imagine what it looked like when that thing landed. Boom! Hey, buddy. Clogs now?
As you guys can see here, there is a
Huh.
wide span
Yes,
of
buddy?
wildlife that we see
Starting to
in
think this
Grounded.
might not be a
We
prank.
have aphids with the little green
Still
things
gonna be
that
famous
you
though.
can use to create
Gonna need an agent,
shoes
publicist,
with. We
sports
have
car.
weevils, which is the one with a very large snout, and we have ants. Now, these different types of insects have different ways that they interact with the player. For example, grubs, which basically they travel under the ground, and you
Whoa,
can
look
see
at the
them
size of
because
that
they
ant.
kick dirt up.
Honestly, I'm just
Aphids,
glad it's
which
not
are
big
the
enough
little
to squish
green
me.
insects, and weevils, which have the large snouts. Those are passive mobs. These will not attack you on sight, and they will not fight back if you attack them. Now, if we move over to the ant, which we saw, that one will not attack you along with the ladybug. These mobs are neutral, meaning
Yuck,
that they will not
gross.
attack you unless you are attacked. Now, there are insects in the game that are aggressive mobs. So this could be the mites, the lawn mites. These are little red insects. You may have seen them outside of your house. They are very, very small. They usually
Well,
come in
someone had to
groups
have set
of,
up
I
all the
believe,
sciencey
four or
stuff
five.
here. But still,
They
I'm
can be
not
hard
exactly
if you
sure
don't
where
have
this
any
is and
weapons, but they are
what
easily
is going
manageable.
on.
More
I
aggressive
should keep looking
mobs
around.
include the various amounts of spiders that are in the game. There's a wolf spider and an orb web spider, and I believe there is one other type of spider in the game. I have not encountered this one. Along along with this, there is the stink bug. The way I have seen these two mobs interact with players is first, the spiders, I have noticed, they
Looks
tend to
like that
be
little
very
red thing's
territorial.
itching for a fight.
They will attack you on sight if they see you, but they will only go so far and will not leave a certain area. This is what I have seen from them, and once you outrun them from their area, they will no longer follow
Is
you.
that gnat
The
drunk or
stink bugs, on the
something?
other
It's
hand,
coming
they
right
will
at me.
continuously follow you until you get outside of
Wow,
their
what is that?
range of influence. As you guys can see, there is a gauge for health, which is on the right hand side in red. You have the hunger gauge, which is right next to the health bar in orange. You have the water gauge, which
Where are
is in
you
blue.
off to, Ant?
and you have the stamina gauge, which is to the left on the bottom right-hand corner.
Hey there, buddy.
The best sources of food, I would say, are definitely the mushrooms. They are very plentiful and they fill you up very quickly. Especially if you're at the start of this game, you are able to keep the tracker on for mushrooms. So right here, it's going to point to where there is mushrooms at, so you can go and pick them. I would highly recommend that you use this mechanic before something like this gets patched, just so you have a surplus of food on hand. Now, what I struggled with at the beginning was
Ladybug
where to
coming
find water,
through.
because I only found water on the ground. But one big thing that you need to keep in mind is that water actually spawns on blades of grass. Now, the only way to get this water off of the blades of grass is to craft a axe and then hit the leaf, I think like once or twice, and the water should fall. You just have to find it, and then you are able to consume it. Now, as I stated previously, Grounded seems to have a linear story mode to it. The first mission that you are tasked with is activating the mysterious machine that is located in the middle of the map. Following this, you are tasked with clearing one of the lasers that connects to one of the coils on the main machine in the middle. This is the one that I am doing currently. I am having to kill lawn mites, which are gnawing at the hardware on the laser, inhibiting it from projecting its laser onto the coil in the middle of the machine. The second one is fairly simple. All you have to do is cut a blade of grass, which is blocking the laser from hitting the coil in the middle, and this will be the first mission that you will complete in Grounded. As you can see, we were able to activate the mysterious machine located in the center of the map. Next, we are tasked with to investigate the explosion located at the oak tree. The explosion is toward the back of the oak tree. You must be careful because there is a spider spawn located at the oak tree, so it might freak you out a little bit like it did me. It freaked me out pretty hardcore. I was not expecting a spider to be there. That was my first encounter with a spider throughout the first part of my gameplay. And needless to say, it is quite terrifying with the sounds that they make and them running after you. as you can see here, this is where the explosion that we saw in the cutscene a little bit earlier originated from. This is the Oak Laboratory where unknown experiments were conducted. There are tapes that you were able to find which decode a little bit
This
of the
place is getting
storyline
pinker by the minute.
of Grounded.
Man,
So far, I believe I have found roughly 3 or 4 tapes.
Unit
Here's one right now.
87.9.5. Order number 1.
Robot, I need you to monitor these power fluctuations and inform me if they exceed acceptable limits.
Hello, my name is Burgle, and I will be serving you today. I specialize in cooking, flipping, and grilling.
Grilling? A feature useful only to your obsolete burger-flipping brethren now consigned to the scrap heap? I need you to monitor these readings, Burgle. And isn't it redundant to specialize in cooking and grilling?
Understood. Appending monitor power fluctuations to my prime directive list. Deprioritizing grilling.
Good. Now get on with it.
Reprioritizing grilling.
Now, as you see, we do come in contact with a robot in the Oak Lab. This is the only one mob, aggressive mob, that is located inside the lab itself. The other one that you will see here in a second is Burgle, the one that was talking on the recording. He is friendly, he will not attack you, and you can actually trade in science, which you're able to find around the map. Right here, as you can see, these purple pink orbs are globs of science that you are able to trade to him in exchange for different types of materials, and I believe blueprints as well.
we'll get this taken care of. I got your back. Give me a quick second.
Thanks for the helping hand. I am Burgle, acting science manager for this project. I am also a robot. I am sure this all must be very disorienting for you, but hopefully I can explain. I suspect you were miniaturized and brought here by the Eminent Researcher. Unfortunately, this is all speculation, because a power surge has knocked out all the systems in this lab. I don't suppose you would know anything about that. No, why would you? Okay, moving on. The batteries here are completely drained, so we'll need to charge them up. In the meantime, I'll stay here and work on repairs. I'm also happy to answer whatever questions you might have.
Now, as you guys can see, this is the first part of the story of Grounded. I want to backtrack a little bit to the chip that I picked up right before Burgle started to talk. These Burgle chips are used to expand the store located inside of Burgle that you were able to trade with him for science with blocks like the C500 science was allocated
Robot,
to me.
I need you to monitor
You
these
were able
power
to trade
fluctuations
those
and inform me if they exceed acceptable
to
limits.
Burgle for various blueprints.
Hello,
No,
my
thank you.
name is Burgle.
Anyways, I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to like and subscribe to my channel to keep up with the following videos that I'm going to be producing on Grounded. This is just part 1 that I'm going to be doing. I have— holy— what the fuck is that? Oh, get the fuck away from me, bro! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh, shit, bro. Bro, oh my god. Oh my fuck no. Oh. Okay. I'll leave you guys with that. I'm just gonna go cry in my bed
Hey
for
there,
a little
buddy.
bit after experiencing that terrifying event. Peace out.